Jessi, we are live.
Brandon,
So, how you doing?
Okay.
We are manning the controls this evening. Jamie is out of the house, aka
Again.
Bonnie.
Yes.
Or should it be Bonnie, aka Jamie? Has it come through yet on yours?
Yeah, I just did that.
All right. What's up, everyone? We are live. March Madness has wrecked my bracket. Have you even checked yours, Jessi? No. Well, you have not been following it?
No. I've been at school.
Well, Mizzou lost in the first round. Did you even know that?
No. That's terrible. I'm pretty sure I had them going pretty far.
Well, I had them going all the way, so it's a lot worse for me. I'm in a lot worse situation. I don't think I can recover. I don't think I'm going to win.
No, obviously not. So you had
winning. Well, I mean, it's a matter of points. It's like you get points depending on how other games you win. You know, obviously, I'm not like later on. I'm not going to get the big points. You know, but I could still get some points.
Okay, I don't know how that works.
Overall, I think screwed. I'm toast. Yeah. Who did you have going all the way, Jessi?
Purdue, I think.
Purdue? You picked Purdue to go all the way?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. I did.
And why would you pick Purdue?
I don't know.
I mean,
what seed are they?
Well, you should have that up. You should know. You picked them, Jessi.
The ones that were like really far apart. I always picked the higher, the lower seed. How do you the higher seed or the lower seed?
The lower seed.
The lower seed is a higher number.
Well, now you got me questioning it. Like the better seed is the lower seed.
Right.
Yes. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Anyway, if it was like a 1 and like a 10, I would always go with the 1. But if it was like an 8 and a 9, I'd always do like the 9. If they're really close. So that's how I did that. So I don't know what Purdue was.
We can find out. Purdue was a 4.
See,
and they did win. They did win. So you were still. But you had. Why did you pick Purdue? What?
I didn't. It was just the way it kind of came down. I was like, I don't know.
Well, okay. So a lot of times, if somebody that doesn't know anything about it can usually do pretty well, because obviously I know a little bit about it, and I went with my heart, and
I told you not to.
I'm biased, and I picked Mizzou to go all the way, and they're out in the first round. I mean, that's typical Mizzou, but like, I'm happy they didn't even make the tournament last year, so I'm happy that they made the tournament. But they had a solid season. They had a very good season overall.
Did you watch it?
Did I watch the game? No, I did not watch the game.
How do you know they had a solid season?
What do you mean?
You just heard it?
Oh, I thought you meant just yesterday's game.
Oh.
No, I didn't watch the game, but I did. I know overall they did well throughout the season. They were like rocking and rolling throughout the whole season, and then towards the end, that's when they started like slipping up and they started like not doing good at all.
Mental.
You know, it's like it's kind of like they lost fire as they rolled into the playoffs. So, but I mean, I thought like they did have a great season overall. So I mean, I thought they would make it to maybe the Sweet 16, but they didn't even get out of the first round, which like that's terrible.
Do they get paid now?
Yes, the players can. How they get paid?
Is it like endorsements type stuff or paid?
I don't think it's endorsed. I mean, is it coming? What's that coming through? Is that just coming through your regular phone?
Yeah.
You're supposed to mute your phone. She should be calling through the.
Hello.
We'll put it up to your thing if she's gonna. Put it on speaker. Put it on speaker.
No, not yet. I don't see what she wants. Hey, we're on live. We said.
Well, you should actually do not disturb your phone. She could, if she wants to call, she can call on the.
We want you to call on the Podbean thing. See if we can patch you into the show. You want to see if you can try to do that? Podbean app.
Do it. Put it on speaker so they can hear.
Hang on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Just so.
Hey, Vaughn.
What?
Hey.
Well, just if you let her know if she wants to call him. I already talked to.
Okay. I'm gonna try to put on Podbean.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Okay. Bye.
Well, you all are familiar with Bonnie, so there she is. She's over at my mother's house, staying the night with Sophie, and then a lot of other kids. I think some cousins, and all that stuff. But we've had ourselves a little night tonight so far. What do you already know what I'm going to say? You already know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So, and I said to Jessi, so we have Sophie and Bonnie, and then we have Rowan and Heidi. That are the littles, the younger ones. And I said to Jessi, we are, I think we're getting a glimpse of when maybe Sophie and Bonnie later on might, grow up and leave the leave the house, which is like, and then we got the little, so it was like almost getting a glimpse of that tonight by having them. But so we're downstairs with Rowan, and I said
we're working on something, and then last time I checked on Heidi, she was upstairs, she's reading a book.
Yeah, I went up there too. She was reading a book. You know?
Okay, and then we came back down, and then he's like, "Oh, she is just playing so nicely up there." And then for some reason, you went up there and you went, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "What?" And you were like, "You don't want to know."
Yeah,
you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, and it was Vaseline. Somehow she got in Vaseline. I don't even know why she has Vaseline up there.
I don't know. Bonnie has it for her lips or something. I don't know, but it was under the.
It's everywhere.
Under the bathroom. I didn't even see the worst of it. You cleaned it up.
It was all over the walls. It's just everywhere. It's kid stuff, and it's like, no, it's like nothing to be mad about. It's like kids being kids, and it's like
but why
funny. It's like parenting 101 and all that, you know.
But why? She knows she did something wrong. Every time she does something wrong, she's quiet.
But no, she was up there. I went up there like a second before, and she was just reading the book, having like not doing anything. I don't think she doesn't know she's doing anything wrong.
I think she does.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
She does. She has no idea. She has no idea what she's doing. She's just doing something. I said to her, you need to ask us before you do something like this. If you're not sure of something, I mean, she's 2 years old. She's 2 years old. You know, she doesn't know what she's doing. You know.
Well, when she does stuff in her diaper, she goes and hides. She knows when she's doing something, and we talk to her. We tell her.
Mm-hmm.
She knows more than we think.
She's very smart. She's actually very smart. Yeah, she's very smart
and sassy.
I don't think so. Yeah, I guess she is sometimes.
You kidding me?
I guess she is sometimes. But I mean, I just like, I was just in all, like, just in all, like, it was just everywhere, everywhere. And we just had no idea. I don't think Vaseline can do anything. It hurt whatever all this stuff was.
No, just oily.
Yeah. I don't know too much about Vaseline.
I found some more, and I got a towel, and I wiped up off the carpet. Anyone else out there have a "oh my gosh, you don't want to know what they did" story?
Oh my, she's in like the. Let me see if I can actually do it. Control this. She's in the chat at least.
Who?
My mom.
Oh, hello.
So we said if she wants to try to call in, we'll try to patch her through and see how it goes. I know we've done that before, right? With me and you, we've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I've you've called in and it works, you know. So we know how to do it. We've somehow figured it out, but we don't have somebody doing the controls tonight, you know. And maybe Rowan might wake up, you know. Rowan, and that's what happened the other couple weeks ago.
I have this. I don't know if it works though.
We would hear him.
We can hear him.
We would hear him. Yeah. But so,
what?
Your turn. Your bracket. How?
I didn't look at it. I haven't had time.
You're probably gonna win it. You're probably gonna win it all. And
way too busy to look at
it. But I mean, like, to me, like, March Madness, filling out a bracket, that's like so fun. It's actually so fun to do. To me, like, I love doing that. And even though I really don't watch the college basketball throughout the year that much, I haven't watched it that much. And I didn't watch last night, just doing some other things. But it was just, I thought like Mizzou would go further than that. Like, I really, like, I'm not even lying. I'm not just trying to be diehard and just like, oh, they're gonna win, you know, because they're my favorite team, but whatever. I really thought they would go far, and like I didn't watch the game. I think if I would have watched the game, they would have won, and that's my bad.
And you wore your little sweatshirt of it the other day.
I know.
It was so small.
It's very tight, very tight.
When you went to Mizzou, did you go to games?
I did not go to any basketball games. I went to football games.
Like all of them? You have to pay, right?
No, you
don't have to pay.
I don't remember. I think you do pay, but you probably get like a discount.
Yeah.
But it's like I went to the home games. Yeah, I didn't go to any of the away games.
Okay, when you played for Missouri Western, you didn't go to any games. You were on the scout team.
I went to the. I don't know if I went to the away games. I was on the home games.
You went to the home games, but you were in the stands. You were a spectator.
I was on the sideline. On the sideline
in regular clothes.
Yeah,
because would you even be able to dress out? What if
I was? So I was just. I only did it 1 year, my freshman year, and so like I didn't dress out. I just basically just did scout, you know, and then I transferred after that year. So I didn't stick with it.
But I mean, you had to like do the workout, do everything with the team. Like Would you say you were on the football team? Yes. Yeah, you were on the football team.
I walked on, yeah.
But you
What?
But you never had the opportunity to play in a game? That was never on the table because you knew you were a scout team? Or did you have an opportunity to I don't know how that works.
I think I would have like eventually had an opportunity, but I just
if you would have stayed there.
Yeah. I was just a freshman though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, some people are like as a freshman, it just depends on your level. You know how good you are. You know, it's like, but
I've always it seems like in high school, like, oh, whatever, my sport is so fun, and then I'm gonna go play in college, and they're like, crap, this is like a job. I don't like this anymore. Was that like that for you?
No, I liked it. I think I just wanted to go to Mizzou.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I liked it, and I would have stuck with it. I mean, I really liked it, and there was just so much stuff happening, and like it was like a job. You know, it's nonstop, you know. But like, I wanted to be a person that is tried to stay fit and working out and all that, and I loved football, you know. So I definitely would love to do that. Let's see if that. Okay, she tried to call in again. I think it started to come in, but it bounced out. So you can try that again. I just got to it late.
It's distracting you.
Oh, Bonnie's there as well. But you go ahead, Jessi.
What?
You can keep firing them away. Any questions you have?
So
we've never really talked about any of that stuff. You know, there's so many things.
Oh no, maybe not here. Okay.
I don't feel. Oh, there she goes again. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Invite. We don't know what's actually gonna happen, or if anybody else will be able to hear. Like we've done it before, but we'll see how it goes.
How would we hear it?
I don't even know.
Hello.
Oh, I hear something.
I hear you.
But it's echoey. We might have to go ahead, Bonnie. Say something.
Hello. I don't know what to say.
Okay, it's coming through. Yeah, we can hear you.
Are you having fun over there?
We probably need to.
Yes.
I need to mute something, but I don't even know. Maybe we'll be able to hear afterwards. So Bonnie, this is our first call in. Our first call in. Bonnie Vogel. Usually you're making the controls.
Yes.
Push the cinematic thing.
What?
Jessi. Boom. She just did a kind of like a noise just to introduce you, Jessi. Bonnie. I miss out their names all the time. I don't say any of their names right. All right, Bonnie. So what's going on, caller?
This is what we're doing right now. Just calling in, see what's up.
So who's over there?
And that's it.
Oh, I thought the cousins were there.
No, they left.
Okay.
They left. Okay.
They had some sort of sporty thing in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're talking about March Madness and our brackets, and my bracket is completely out the window. Bonnie, have you had a chance to look at your bracket?
No. Did you look at mine yet?
I didn't know. Who did you have going all the way? Did you have Houston win it at all?
I forgot.
I don't think we're as dedicated as you are.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm not dedicated. I didn't watch the game that I loved the most. I just thought they would make it further than the first round. I thought that was just terrible.
You just don't watch TV, really. We're always doing
I don't even know if we would have been able to watch the game. Like it would have been just on regular TV. We don't have YouTube TV anymore.
I never watch TV. I like the kids know how to work it. I don't really get it. I'm usually just on my phone or doing something.
You're on your phone, and I'm on my phone as well.
I'm doing business stuff.
I'm on my phone as well.
Sophie's probably the one who uses the TV the most. She's the one who knows how to do it the most.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. She does. She's on there the most, you know. And actually, like we've just kind of shifted how because we used to watch YouTube TV all the time and watch live sports and all those types of things, but it's just we just weren't doing it as much. And like when the NFL stopped, I was like, why are we? I don't know if we're going to continue doing this, you know.
Yeah. There are a lot of subscriptions that we.
Yeah, I already have a charger.
Barry, hey, how you doing?
She'll be home tomorrow.
Oh, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Barry McCockiner said, "Hope you're doing well." Oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, we're just talking about March Madness and just a lot of random stuff. Like, so I know, like, for me, I'm obsessed with the news and what's happening. Like, I would devour the news all day long. So what? And you're like the opposite. You're not.
I just rely on you for my news. I listen to your podcast in the morning. Know what I got to know.
Do you actually listen to it?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Bonnie, no, you're not in the car with me in the morning. Sophie's in the car with me in the morning.
You actually listen to it?
Yeah, when I can. Usually I get
You don't have to listen to it.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But sometimes if I drop them off, I get back in and you're gone already or something. So I just get a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Because you start at different times, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, and I need to change that. I'm probably gonna just switch it to just doing straight 7 a.m. A lot of times I shoot for 6:30, but it's just like
That never works.
I'm pretty much getting back from the gym at 6:30 now, or no, I pretty much at 6:15.
Yes,
and then
you've been going to the gym getting there at 5 in the morning.
Heck yeah! Well, actually, probably about 5:05.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Why? I mean,
good for you.
I feel a lot better actually doing it because I wanted to work out, for a long time, and it's just like, and until I didn't even think I would have a chance of actually doing that. And I don't even know what sprung this on of wanting to go in the morning, but it's the only way I would do it. Like, I'm not going to, when I get home from the office, I don't want to go.
You get home late enough anyway. You if you went there, you would never see Heidi because she goes about 7:30.
Yeah. And I wouldn't see pretty much anyone.
No,
really. But well, Bonnie, did you have anything you wanted to share with us? What are you all doing over there? Is Sophie going to do some Fortnite with me later?
Bonnie.
Oh. Barry said, I know I'm last in my bracket. LOL. Are you really? Well, you're probably better than me. You're probably in a lot better position than me. Barry, who did you have going all the way? Or who do you have? You might still have a team that's still in it.
Like me. Barry probably has Purdue like me.
Jessi, I don't think anybody has Purdue unless you're a Purdue fan.
Don Baker. What was that?
Bonnie, did you push a button?
No. I don't know.
Well, maybe you did something, Jessi. What? Put it on Do Not Disturb. We are doing a show.
I'm selling stuff.
Oh.
I got an offer.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I did not realize I was married to, I thought about saying this earlier, to Warren Buffett or Jeff Bezos. But apparently I'm married to, a business.
All day.
Yeah, she's a lot better at that kind of stuff than I.
It's so fun.
You're very good at it.
Bonnie and I, Sophie goes too, but I don't know if she likes it as much. Bonnie and I, we go thrifting, and we find so many clothes brand new at the thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
Good, find the good brands, and then resell them.
And in your selling it on
Poshmark, eBay,
Bonnie,
Mercari.
are you doing something over there? You're making some noise. Hey, Bonnie, we're gonna let you go.
That was on Nana's thing.
What?
It was her phone was making a sound.
That's what the problem is. It's probably something on your end that's doing that. I bet it. If she's next to something that's going, it's probably doing an echo or something like that.
Do you want Nana to do a call in?
I mean, yeah, she can. Yeah, you can hang up on yours. We'll try to get good at this, and then we'll listen to it later and see how it's all coming through. Because
there could be 9 call-ins.
Okay, well, hey, that's good stuff. I like to hear that. Hey, we'll let you go right there. So, and then I'll see how I can even do that.
I think you're.
All right, I'm gonna mute you. Okay, that mutes her. That's cool.
You can just hear everything.
But then, what? How do I make her go away though?
That's
Zach said
so
something.
Rude.
And then, he got UConn. He picked Barry picked UConn. Oh, he picked UConn. And I've always said that UConn is really good. So. Okay, something else Bonnie went away. I gotta figure out how to I can mute her. Maybe that's just basically they hang up and I can just mute them whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. You
can't make them hang up. Well, I don't know, whatever. She gone.
That's a good point. Yeah,
bye, Bon. Are you still there, Bonnie? Is she still there?
Zach says Mizzou, Mizzou. I know. Zach, did you fill out a bracket? We'll see if he says anything. If he did, I'm trying to think who he liked. I don't even know. He maybe Florida. He might pick Florida. He's yeah. I mean, Florida. I mean, my favorite team is Mizzou and then UNC, so North Carolina, and then I like Kentucky as well. That's the team I like a lot. So those are pretty much my primary 3, and then I would go Florida. I'd like Florida as well, but I just
got family in all those places.
Well, I was born in North Carolina.
Woohoo!
In Kentucky, that's where got my roots. I was made in Kentucky. You know,
geez.
Matthew McConaughey.
Nope.
Matthew McConaughey, baby.
No, thank you.
Oh, shoot! It's you got to catch it real fast. Are you hanging up or something like that? It comes in and then it just goes away. If you can call in again, anyone else out there that is on, it gets on Podbean because now we can start building a fan base or whatever. We have that access now, so that'd be really cool. Oh, here it goes. We're gonna invite. Let's see.
Who's it?
So, Mrs. Fogel, what should I call her?
Mom.
Call her mom?
It's your mom.
What do you do here?
What?
Oh, that's cool. There's so many little gadgets you can do with this thing. It's pretty neat.
What's happening?
Oh, well, Jessi, you should have it up as well.
I don't. What do I have?
I don't. What are you?
I'm just on Facebook.
I would just close that out. That's probably
Why?
just I would just close that out. I guess right. So Zach said, I wanted High Point to win first game, but they lost. High Point? What's High Point? Was that it? Was that a team? High Point?
Maybe it's a typo.
High Point. And then Zach said, no bracket for me. No bracket is on speaker now. Okay, so I think I might have. Hey, can you say something?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, we can hear you. I hope it's coming through for everyone to hear.
Yeah, we hear you.
Is it coming? So you can hear it through the app as well?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yep, we hear you.
Well, it's working. It's going. We are official. We are official.
Wow.
What someday? Like, I love this because it'll record all this, and then we'll be able to look back and say, "Wow, look how far we came."
I know.
And then yes, look at High Point University. High Point University. I am going to look that up.
I do not remember that.
High Point University.
Sherry, did you make a bracket?
Huh.
No.
Yep, there is a High Point University. So
I don't even know what a bracket is.
you say
she doesn't know what a bracket. It's for March Madness.
so? High Point University. Yeah, I had not heard of that. Yeah,
but it's on the bracket.
I don't know.
We didn't see it?
I don't know. It says nation's #1 best run college.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Why do you say that?
How do you know that?
Well, that is what it says.
How do they know that?
What do you mean?
Best run college.
There's always there's something. They're not going to just claim it for no reason.
Okay.
There's a reason why they're saying that.
How do you know that's the best run? Whatever.
That's just what it is. I trust things. Well, Jessi, tell me more. Like, tell me what's going on, in this world. Tell me about all the news you know about.
I don't know anything except what you tell me.
But I mean, okay, so, the general. I guess I in life I did because I didn't watch the news at all. I think news comes with age. News comes with age, because
you're just so young.
Because I mean, when I was young, I remember I got into high school. I was actually graduating, like maybe probably like my senior year, going into my senior year, and I was like, I got to start reading and I got to start watching the news. And I remember it was just like a foreign language, and you don't know anything at all what anything they're talking about. Nothing even makes sense at all. And it's like, but after you do start studying the news and watching it, and you're just like consuming it daily, you know everything that's happening. You have a general idea of everything, but then it's just different things are kind of popping off. And what's
like? Does it make you like anxious though?
No. Why would it make you anxious?
A lot of crap going on out there. I don't like it.
You don't like? Why wouldn't you like it? I love the news. I love it.
I love the news too.
Mom, you do?
I do. I didn't used to, but I love it now.
I like it because a lot of times it is just almost entertaining, and I think they make it that way. They make it so it's entertaining. They're not going to talk about stuff that's boring, otherwise they're going to lose viewers, and it can be like it can kind of skew things. Like then they just want to grab eyes, and that's all they care about is eyeballs. So that it's like as opposed to just reporting the news. But like if they just like reported the facts or whatever, like. That's why I can't really watch local news, local news. And even that, it's just like they have to, whatever the craziest thing that has happened or whatever, somebody just went on a killing spree, or a lot of people shot. If it bleeds, it leads,
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's depressing.
But that's local news. Like local news is like, I'm talking about the national news. I know some people like to watch local news. I've just never been into that at all.
I got something
I
for
don't
you.
either. I don't like local news.
You don't like local news, Mom?
No, but I think you ought to. You do need to watch probably other news stations too, but you also need to watch news stations that aren't. What do you call it, Michael?
That aren't biased, or
biased? Yes, yeah, biased.
And hearing the other side.
Yeah. Well, not the other side, but somebody that doesn't have a side.
Oh, just hearing somebody that's just impartial, or I bet.
so hard to get.
Everybody
though.
is a little bit biased, you know.
Find that really, but yeah.
Mom, are you talking on a speaker, or how are you talking onto it? Because it kind of fades in and out.
Oh, does it?
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm just talking to my phone.
There it goes. Now it's going. It's like, so you would rather watch somebody that is just like kind of impartial and just reports the news, or do you like somebody that has a little angle?
Well, I probably do prefer to watch somebody with an angle.
You do. Why is it? Why? Because it's not as boring, or it's just, or maybe more like they might think something more in line with what you think.
Yeah, probably so.
I think that is like for me, like the opposite side of me is MSNBC, and that's kind of like completely left wing. Like they're the furthest left wing out there, pretty much. You know, MSNBC, and after Biden won, when he won last time in 2020, I started like watching MSNBC to kind of get that side, that opinion over there, and I like doing it, but it's like after a while it gets tough, and it's like if you're hearing things that are not in line with what you agree with, it's hard to keep watching. And I think you do kind of, or at least for me, I drift towards things that with what I agree with and believe in, you know. But
yeah, because it's just like it is so opposite of what they're so opposite in what they talk about, you know. That I don't know how it is hard to get a true idea of what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Because like you said, they are so biased, I think.
Yeah. I know.
What's the deal with the astronauts? Why were they stranded for so long? What happened?
Why they were stranded? Like, I mean, I think they just got sent up there, and something messed up there, malfunction, I'm guessing, and like they were just left up there. But they just didn't want to draw attention to going saving them. They wanted to kind of just leave them up there so that it didn't become like a headline that, oh, the Biden administration is having to go rescue these astronauts. It would have made them look bad, so they weren't eager to go and put it forefront. You know, they kind of
that's why they left him up there.
Yeah, they just left him up there for a while. They wanted
for
to kind
political reasons.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's why they. Well, you did. What did you think?
That it was just physically impossible to get them.
Well, I mean, it probably would have. Well, the one that went up there and got him was Elon Musk, his rockets. You know, and he so it's like that would have looked good for probably Trump's side, and would have looked bad for Kamala, and it would have been just. So it was politically charged. Why
8
they allowed?
months? How'd they survive for 8 months?
I don't know. And I mean,
how long were they originally supposed to be there? You know,
they were supposed.
I don't know.
Supposed to be
maybe
there
a couple weeks.
They were supposed to be there 8 days.
Oh,
8 days, really?
8 days turned into 8 months.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my! How'd they have enough food?
Well, they are able to send up resupplies up there. Now, what one side says what Brandon just said, and the other side says that the reason why they left them up there was because it was going to cost millions of dollars to send a ship out of their regular planned program that they were going to do. If they'd sent up a ship just to rescue them, that was going to cost millions of dollars to do that. So that was the position that I've heard too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I also heard what you said, Brandon, which was that they were concerned that it would paint Elon Musk favorably, so and they didn't want to do that. So I mean, you got two at least that I've heard, two reasons that I've heard.
Oh wow. Yeah. I didn't really. Would they have had another way of getting them without using Elon Musk? Like, could they have used their own stuff?
No, I think the only working one now is Musk, but I think they would have had to. I think they would have had to take it out of what they had planned or scheduled, and maybe make it more, really expensive to do that. At least that's what was claimed there.
Oh, really? Man.
I wonder how
what happened was that they were going to be sent up there, and when they were supposed to be coming back, there was a problem with the rocket that forced them that NASA said they didn't want to take the chance of sending them up to get them. So they just blended them in with the regular crew that was up there. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't that wreak havoc on your physical body? Like,
Well, yeah, I didn't realize, especially being up there that long, 8 months was longer than a lot of people had ever spent up there. And so I noticed when they brought them back down, they didn't go hopping they literally wheeled them out of the capsule and sent them to, I think they're going to take like several weeks to rehab them.
Oh, wow.
because probably your muscle mass just
atrophy.
Yeah.
That's what, like, they just lose muscle and
your body probably feels just so heavy.
Yeah.
So is that a real thing? Like, gravity is real? Is that why? So that just like blows me away. Like, cause like, who's it? Isaac Newton, who discovered gravity, and like, it was like a wonderful or awesome thing he did, or a very smart thing he did. I don't even know, but it's like, how do you discover gravity? Like,
I mean, it's always there. You just kind of
He just recognized it.
so it's just like
recognized
we're
it.
being sucked down to the ground.
Or if you're like Phoebe, I'm more like pushed
to the ground.
We're being pulled, like, okay, like the core of the earth is like something down there is like pulling us down.
Yes.
And so that's always made me wonder, like, with like the ocean, because I always think that like when people go farther down to the ocean, the reason it's so much pressure and people can get hurt is because they're closer to the center of the earth. Is that right?
No, it's because there's tons of water on top of it.
See, I don't know if I can get on board with that. That doesn't make sense to me, because if you're in the water, you're a part of the water.
No, just
there's still water on top of you.
I'm like Bruce Lee. Be water.
No.
Be water. Because that's what Bruce Lee said. He said water just does something.
I don't think he was taking into account the pressure there.
I think so. I do not. There's so many things, you know. I could be a conspiracy nut.
I'm not a scientist, but I don't think that's being water what the problem was.
Oh, well, I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just listen to what
the experts say.
No, I'm no expert, so that's not a problem there.
Well, Dad, thank you for jumping in.
Well, okay. Your mom's over here washing dishes right now.
Oh gosh,
she jetted out.
That's just life. Yeah. All right. We'll give the girls our love and kisses.
Oh, we will.
All right. Well, we'll see you all soon.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can unmute them. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna be surprised because we did this maybe a few months ago where I stopped it, and then like when you were calling in, remember, and it worked. You don't remember that?
I called in. Yeah.
You were calling in. We were just testing it out, and like.
And you stopped it?
What do you mean? I stopped it.
What'd you say?
I
don't know. What'd you say?
I said you called in, and then I don't think I said I stopped it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What did you
Jessi,
say?
I think I just enamored you by my intellect and gravity and all that, you know?
Yeah.
Define gravity.
Mute.
Why?
Someone's still on there.
Oh, Mom, I thought I did mute it. Mom, you still on there?
Yes.
Okay, let me try this again.
I don't know how to get out of here.
Okay, I muted you. Maybe I unmuted you. Okay, you're muted.
Try to say something.
Try to say something if you dare. She goes, I don't know how to get out of here. We got her trapped. You know?
They were just still there. They're very quiet.
Yeah. They heard me singing. Define gravity. And you've never appreciated my voice. Ever.
Okay. Just joking.
No, I don't have a good voice. I know I don't have a good voice.
Yes, you do.
But I want to but it's always been remarkable to me about just singers, you know, like guys that like sing that just some of them don't seem like they would have like a great their voice is just like regular, but it's still good to listen to. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like just like it's just They're not like, no, they're not singing like an angel, like beautiful or whatever, but just like their voice is just like, whatever. And it's just, I guess everybody's different, plays a different tune, has a different note, all that jazz.
Why do you think I like guy singers more? Like there's like one girl in Casting Crowns that I could listen to all day, but there's other ones too, but generally I just like guy voices. I don't know.
I think overall I probably like listening to guy singers more as well. I'm trying to think of any girls that I like Billie Eilish. I like Billie Eilish. I like Taylor Swift, I like them. But like trying to think like any other ones that I really like. Those are probably the main ones that I would listen to. And and Billie Eilish I normally don't seek out. And the only reason I even know who she is because of Sophie.
Yeah.
Who loves Billie Eilish. She introduced Billie Eilish to us. Did you know who she was before that?
I don't know. Maybe a little. Yeah, a little.
I didn't realize how young she was. Like she's like 20 something, like 22 or 23 or
She recorded maybe her first one at like 13 or something.
And she's like
maybe wrote a song at 11 and maybe got famous at 13 or I don't know. We'll have to ask Sophie, but
she just got such a different image than any other singer. Like she doesn't dress like skanky or like whatever what we would say slutty. I don't even know what better words.
She's really pretty.
Yeah, and she just wears baggy clothes and she's like seems down to earth. And when me and Sophie went to her concert, I do not know how you could not become like so prideful and like feel like you are the center of the universe, because it's like she's out on stage and just like it was like a jet engine the entire time, just girls just screaming. It was like she would turn to one side and just like it was like louder than a jet engine. It was like you were inside of a jet engine and just like nonstop, and they don't stop and until she like turns or whatever. Like they like she just has so much power by just her, because people love her so much.
While she was singing or before, like when she was just kind of out there, like when she was singing, is everyone just singing along with her?
Yeah, everyone's just singing with her. But when she like goes out there, like they're just nonstop singing and nonstop screaming. Yeah. And she does this one part in the show where it's like the one moment in her show where she asks everybody to be quiet.
Right.
And it like, cause she does this where she sings something and it like starts like adds to the song that she's about to sing. And it like does a one note in it and one note here. And then it like goes all together and it like builds up, and it's really, really cool.
But they did it.
Yeah. She's like, if you make any noise, it's not going to work. So it's like, if anybody does, it's like you'd be scared to death, because like you'd have like everyone in the audience or whatever would want to kill you.
Yeah.
Like, and like they will kill you. It seems like they're like people. I don't know. And that's why I was quiet as a mouse, a church mouse. Okay. Yeah. And but I know just like,
I'm glad you guys got to go.
It was really cool. It was really cool. There's people I've always wanted to go see, and that's one I'm glad I went and saw,
We saw Garth Brooks, right?
Yeah.
Together. Okay. When like I don't think I idolize anybody like, oh my God, like that. But when he came out, I yelled too. It was very exciting.
Mm-hmm. You just couldn't control it.
And I was surprised myself. Like he's just so good.
Well, I mean, it is weird because it's like you see someone like out, like that's on stage, they're out there, and then like when you see them in real life, it's just like different, It's like this is somebody that I've seen for years, like just through a screen, and then they're
singing
in
their
person.
Song and stuff, and now they're in person. I get it. You didn't.
I probably wouldn't do that like about that. Like,
were you like, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I would probably like, and I'm like completely different. Like, but like, I would probably feel that way about. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but like Donald Trump. If I saw Trump, I would probably I wouldn't scream or anything, but I would just be like, there's somebody like I see that is just like
larger than life, just
like
very
always on that other end of the screen, and just like feel like he's just has so much eyes on him all the time, and just what he's went through, and just like it would just be kind of surreal and seeing him in real life, you know, he would probably be like that for me, and he'd probably be the main one. I don't maybe Joe Rogan, maybe, but so for you, it's Garth Brooks.
I mean, and I don't even really. I was more in the country back then. Were we even married then?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to hardly any country or anything.
Well, his show was awesome. He came to Kansas City. It was when he had retired.
Yes,
and
was
then
it like 11 shows, 9 shows, or something? Like, he kept getting sold out, and he kept getting more and more.
He just kept doing it over and over. Like, yeah, and we went to one of those that he just. It's probably I think it was like 9 or something like that. I don't even know.
Why don't maybe just because they can't do it? Like, why? You know, when people go on tour and stuff, why don't they just stay at the same town until you sell out, or until you don't sell out? I guess. You know what I mean? Everyone has come to see me that wants to see me. Now I can move on.
Oh.
Why are they moving every single day? Why don't you just let all of these people
that want to see you
like, stay there for 3 days, or instead
so
of,
like if you're sold out, like, because maybe they don't want to take a chance of not being sold out.
Oh, I guess so.
And it's like there is the value of scarcity, and like you always want people coming back for more. You don't want to be like, so you're just over whatever.
Then why'd he do that then?
He'd already retired. I don't know why he.
Was it just for us? He did another
tour? I don't know. I don't really remember like why he. I don't know. Like, it was a kind of weird deal, but like I'm glad we got to see him because he is like pinnacle of country music.
Yeah, we wanted to see George Strait too. Were you gonna say that?
Well, I mean, like I never even knew who George Strait was. The only reason I even knew about him was because of my uncle, who went to his concert. George Strait, like my uncle's not George Strait, but my uncle David went to his concert, and that was like the first time I ever heard about him. But then I guess he's like the guy of country music.
Yeah, he's the king.
But like, what's like his big song? He's probably got so many. Like, there's.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
You used to I know. I used to know all country music.
I do. I just don't know the names off the top of my head. I'm tired.
You used to watch like country music. I remember like. That was like the channel you watched all the time.
Yeah,
you watched country music songs.
Yeah.
Why though?
What do you mean why?
Why were you doing that?
They're good. What else am I gonna watch?
The news, sports.
Boring.
Jessi, I don't know about you. You know.
Why do you watch the news?
Jessi, the news is fun. The news is fun. It's always new. It's always new every day. Well, I mean, you could say that, but then it really is kind of a lot of the same stuff, you know. It's a lot of the same stuff, but a different, different outlook, different view.
What was the thing that someone on the radio like a long time ago was like, today is whatever date and there's no news to report. Goodbye.
Somebody said that?
Yes. Nothing happened.
Was it a funny thing or something?
No. Nothing happened and there's nothing to report. And that's it. Why is that? Why doesn't that happen more often? Why is something always happening?
It's not like, well, something's always happening because we're living, you know. You can find the news in anything.
I think they just.
You could talk about anything.
Not whine, but they just harp on something that happened 3 days ago, on and on and on until I guess something else comes up.
Well, yeah, there is something like it will make the news cycle, and and people do just, bleed it dry, until it's done. They squeeze everything out of it, like, and that's like to find out what's the hottest news or whatever. A lot of people just go to. It used to be the New York Times was like the place, like it determined what people are going to talk about. It's like the thing that everybody went to find out.
How can people just keep talking about one thing? I guess we talk a lot too, but like the ball drop or something, like how can they just keep talking about
are you talking about New Year's Eve or something?
Yeah, and like we're waiting for election results or something, and like, oh, we just have to keep talking to kill time.
To me, I mean, that's like just anybody can do that, but it's politicians. That's what they're known for. But for people that are on the TV, like having shows, like they got to be interesting. They got to be like retention. They got to be able to do something that's not just like saying the same things over and over, but like making it fun and interesting, interactive, so other people are wanting to join in. But like politicians, that's all. That's the, what filibustering is, don't you? I've never actually seen someone but like people will go over a day, and I don't understand how that happens. I just remember different people have done that. Like Ted Cruz, I think, did that. Rand Paul, I don't even remember exactly, but like they just talk and talk over an issue and just they don't stop.
It's not even an issue. They start reading books and stuff.
Is that what they do?
They just have to stay up there.
And they
delay a vote or
so they're
something.
not necessarily constantly talking. They're
talking, but it's nonsense, I think.
And it's just like saying something
they're
to say
reading
something just so they're like stay in that spot. But I don't understand, how do they eat and how do they go to the bathroom? What do they? That's what I don't get. I've never seen it. So like, what do they do? They probably just say like, time out, I got to step away for a second, because they have to go to the bathroom. You can maybe go without water and food, but maybe they were going to the bathroom while they're up there.
Oh, that's weird.
It's supposed to be eye-opening and eye-popping, like real life, people go, they can't go to the bathroom anywhere. They just go to the bathroom.
Please get on a bathroom talk.
Yes, I can potty talk all day long. No,
thank you.
All right, Jessi. Well, hey, we'll stop there unless you had anything.
No.
All right, we're gonna pause it there, and if you all want to tune in for the second hour, I'm gonna jump on and do some streaming, some Fortnite. But that is it for the Friday night with Brandon and Jessi. Thank you all for joining us. So
See y'all.